We will talk about 3 very important East versus West 13 super matches in this video. Devon Larratt seemed to be really impressed with Dadikyan's story. He asked Dadikyan why he has those Olympic rings as tattoo on his body. Dadikyan mentioned that he was deeply in love with judo. He was already a national level player, but then he got injured in his back and he couldn't pursue his judo Olympic dream. After that, he got to know about arm wrestling as a professional sport. Before that, he was casually arm wrestling with his friends in his school, but he didn't know that arm wrestling existed as a professional sport. So after that, he started training for it, and within 7 months of arm wrestling training, he became the WAF European champion in the junior category. And 5 months after that competition, he became the WAF world champion in the juniors. So clearly he is a genetically gifted strength athlete. And Dadikyan acknowledges that his judo background may have helped him a lot to kind of skyrocket his career in arm wrestling in the early days. So for this upcoming title defense against Oleg Petrenko in the 105 kg division, Dadikyan will be cutting from a massive 119 kg. Well, he has already cut that weight, but he started it from 119 kilos. So that's as big as you can possibly get for this 105 kg category. So Dadikyan mentioned to Devon that he broke his left arm in the 3rd round while arm wrestling Evgeny Prodnik, and that was the reason why he lost that super match. He even showed that video to Devon and told us that if we listen to it carefully, we can even hear the sound of his bones breaking in that match. That's how serious the injury was, and he still hasn't rehabbed from that. About a week or 2 ago, Dadikyan was mentioning that he's doing some rehab, he's feeling slightly better, he'll get another MRI, but if the problem is still there, he'll need to have surgery on that arm. So the injury is so serious even after more than 1 year since it happened. And this injury happened in the same arm, not the exact injury, but an injury happened in the same arm in the ARTEM Morozov match as well, and that match was also being dominated by Dadikyan until that injury happened. So Dadikyan was 3-0 and got injured in the 4th round. This time against Prodnik he was 2-0 and then he got injured in the 3rd round. But I'll still say that at the time he got injured, he was already stopped by Evgeny Prodnik. So we never know if the result would have changed if he didn't get injured in that match. But this fact was really shocking to Devon, and now he thinks that he needs to re-evaluate everything about Dadikyan. He needs to watch those matches again, and Dadikyan may be a completely different level beast now. And this serious left arm injury caused his right arm to become so strong because he had no other option, and to be honest, he still has no other option but to compete only on the right arm. And he never imagined that he would become the right arm champion before he becomes the left arm champion. So right now Dadikyan has Oleg Petrenko, then Monster Michael Todd at the next East versus West event, which will be a 115 kg title match if Dadikyan is still the 105 kg champion. Then maybe a Evgeny Prodnik match. He wants that left-handed match once he has rehabbed his left arm, and he wants that match on the right arm as well. Initially we were thinking if Prodnik can defeat Dadikyan on his stronger left arm, then he will for sure defeat him on the right arm as well. But that injury may change some things. And then the super match that we all wanted to see, which was already set between Dadikyan and Devon Larratt himself. So maybe because of that future match, Devon is taking some extra interest in Dadikyan's career so far. The next super match that we are going to be talking about is Travis Bagent versus Sergey Kalinichenko. Initially when this match was announced, I was like, Engin, please cancel the Kamil Jablonski super match and please cancel the Sergey Kalinichenko match. Travis has absolutely no chance. Right now, I still believe that Kalinichenko is the favorite, but maybe Travis Bagent has about 25 or 30% chances of winning this super match. And I am a huge Travis Bagent fan, I want him to win. But there is one problem here. Travis is almost openly speaking about cheating in that super match, which is kind of funny coming from his mouth. He's always hilarious. But the first match against Derek Smith, where he basically robbed Derek Smith in the setup, after the go, before the go, everywhere, and the referees couldn't do anything about that, that was kind of okay. We let it slide because it was Travis. He was making a comeback after many years. But in this match, I would not like to see such thing. I would want the referees to be extremely strict. Right now, Travis is breathing confidence, he's breathing fire, he's not scared of Kalinichenko, he's trying to get into his head, the trash talk game is on, he's already announcing that Engin did a big mistake by setting this match up. Even if he's 60% of his prime shape, he's still going to destroy Kalinichenko. There may be some problems about the endurance, but that is only once the match gets stopped, and there is no chance that this match gets stopped. Travis is confident on winning this match 3 pins to 0. And he even jokingly said that he wants to go to Istanbul and back home in a business class. That's why he wants to destroy Kalinishchenko so that his stocks rise up and Engin has to buy him a better plane ticket. Devon never gets tired of saying that this time Travis is not in it for the money, and keep in mind that Devon is the same person who used to jokingly say that Travis is the person who would step on his grandmother's face for $1, and now this statement coming from Devon means a lot. When these two stood up, Travis is not looking much smaller than Kalinishchenko. Kalinishchenko probably has less fat. He's weighing slightly more than Travis, but still Travis is looking in a really good shape. I'll still go with 3-0 Sergey Kalinishchenko, maybe 3-1, maybe Travis can flash pin him once. And the final super match that we are going to talk about today is between Vitaly Laletin and Artem Morozov. This is one of the most important matches of the night. Both of them kind of fell off the ladder in their journey to climb to the top of the mountain, which is Levan Saginashvili. Artem Morozov lost his super match against Georgy Svetkov on the right arm. That was obviously once he got really sick. He was below 120 kilos, so we cannot take much from that. But since then we have not seen a really good right-handed performance or any performance on the right arm for that matter. And if we talk about Vitaly Laletin, he was this close to beating Hermes Gasperini if he did not make some mistakes. Well, not really close to beating him, but maybe making the score 4 pins to 3 instead of 4 pins to 2, which was the actual score that night. That match was also really important as the next step to face Levan Saginashvili. So both of these have lost their right-handed super matches. This is a do or die situation. Anyone who loses this match is out of the question to face Levan in the near future. And I believe that whoever wins this super match should get an opportunity to face the winner of Alex Kordecha versus Jerry Cadrat super match. And then the winner of that super match should face maybe Hermes Gasperini, and then the winner of that super match should face Levan Saginashvili. So it's a very long way ahead. As of now, I think Morozov has absolutely no chance to defeat Vitaly. 3 pins to 0 is my prediction for this super match. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.